Alright guys, I think the time has come.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story.
We need to get Stomper running again. This poor thing's been sitting out here waiting in the wings ever since last January when I took it to Rocks and Valleys for the reject run, and I got pulled out of that giant mud hole and the motor was knocking and hammering, and it drove itself onto the trailer, and I pushed it off here, and this is where it's been ever since. I got started on the Tacoma project. This poor thing has been neglected way too long. It's time to change that. So I grabbed the key. We're gonna see if it'll do anything. I'm guessing the battery's flat dead. There's no real way to tell until we, I guess, try it, right? What the heck? Let's put the shifter in neutral, and you got to wiggle it about a half a dozen times, you know, just to make sure it's in neutral. We'll throw the key in it. The tachometer just spun like backwards. I got no heater fan, no nothing. All right, well, let's get Spike over here and we'll hook up some jumper cables to it and let it charge for a little bit. See if we can get it to start up and then maybe drive itself into the garage. And we'll dig into this rod knock issue. All right. Yeah. Ooh. Ew. Nice. Man, I can't imagine the oil fell out of it while it's been sitting here. Oh no, she's full and black. Just the way I remember it being. It's in great shape. Alright, well, I mean, they're tight. It's just corrosion like crazy. Let's get some jumpers on it and see what we can do. To be honest with you, this truck's been sitting here better part of 3 weeks. I did the donuts in the field with it, and I haven't touched it since. Kind of having a hard time. I really don't want to drive it in the salt, the Michigan roads, after all the work I did to it. I know it's just an old truck, but I got a lot of time and energy into this old truck. So for now, we're gonna at least not mess around with it in the salt. To be honest, I was expecting it to kind of bog down the Tacoma a little bit here. Huh? And I'm guessing it's going to take a while to get some juice in this thing, but well, this tachometer at least popped right to 0, and I get lights on the dash, so that's a start. The fuel pump's making pumpy noises. Yeah. We'll let it charge for a little bit. We'll come back out here, see if we can get her to fire up. It's been running about 10 minutes maybe. Not nearly long enough. You gotta love it. It's like an hour later. don't know if that battery charger is doing what it's supposed to be doing or not, because it doesn't seem to be transferring any juice or something. All right, day 2. It's 24 hours later. I left my charger on it overnight because, yeah, nothing was really happening. I got a couple of clicks or ticks out of it, but no real attempt at cranking or anything. So now that the battery should be charged up good, let's just see if we can get something out of it today. Well, that sounds promising. So, this old girl, let's cycle the key, get the fuel pump, pumping something in there. Even that's sounding kind of weak. Maybe we should give her a little shot of some starting fluid. Yeah, I don't want to kill the battery trying. I'm going to go grab some starting fluid. Let's see if that did it. Yeah, little shot of the old starting juice. See, it's crazy because it's like I got the oil pressures. But when she was warm, she definitely was knocking, so. There it is. There's Uncle Rodney. I heard him. He's in there. Let's disconnect the cord. We'll come back out here and grab the tools in a minute. Only me. Jumper cable wire get caught in the hook as I'm going past it. Yeah, she lives. That don't sound right. She's in there. Woo. Tires are a little soft, but she lives. This is cool stuff. You ever just get back in a truck and it just feels like home? I mean, I haven't even sat in this thing until even yesterday. I just was reaching in the door. I think I haven't even sat in this thing in so long. 4-wheel drive. We'll just put it 2-wheel drive, low range. We'll see if we can. I don't know if we'll let it brake. Any brakes free or anything from sitting. Oh yeah. Brake free from sitting in one place forever and ever here. Oh yeah, guys, this is awesome. This is awesome. I think that front end must be locked in because, oh yeah. Oh, I got a flat tire, I know that. That clutch feels wonky. That should be locked. Holy smokes. Oh yeah. It's ripping my hand out. So pulling on this should put it in open diff. That flat tire is really fighting me here. See if I can get her up to the garage, get some air in the tire first of all. It's alive! Alive! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right. Even if Uncle Rodney's in there, I mean, it wouldn't be right to take him for a ride around the yard before we, you know, did open heart surgery on him, right? It just doesn't seem like that should be a thing. Man, she doesn't want to turn too well. Maybe I'm just too been spoiled by Spike. Oh yeah, he's in there, I hear him. Oh yeah. Hear him in there? Oh yeah. Baby. See if we can get her in the garage. I gotta figure out why I don't want to turn. Hopefully the power steering pump ain't locked up or something. Anyway, I guess time to find out what's going on in there.
You some celebratory popcorn. Old girl lives. Stomper is up and running. He doesn't know it yet, but I brought some celebratory popcorn in my backup. Oliver, look out. He's like a kid in a candy store.
Okay, so we were lacking in the power steering fluid department, which is why we had no steering. And when I filled that up, it was foaming and stuff, and it's making a mess. So, but I don't know where it went. All right, while it was sitting, so I'll have to kind of figure that out. Obviously, we got to take care of the knocking situation. We got to figure out what's going on there. So, probably going to try to drop the oil pan. I've done it before, actually, I don't know, 3 years ago or something, maybe. I dropped the pan in the truck. I probably will just end up going that way again. We'll see if we can borrow maybe Chris's tall jack stands. We'll jack it up as high as we can, suspend it from the frame, let the axle droop down. That should give us plenty of clearance to get in there and mess around and see what we can find. But super pumped. So excited. So excited. It does. It just feels like home. You get in that old thing and bouncing around in the field, and those PRP seats just locking you right into place, and just freaking manhandling the wheel and bouncing around and having a good time. I can't wait. It should be fun. Can't just let her go to rest yet. She's still got a lot of good wheeling miles left in her. All right, so we're gonna start out by draining the oil. Got my pan under here. We're gonna pull that plug and see what comes out. This is what your brakes look like after burying your truck in the mud and then parking it for 11 months. Yeah, nasty. Anyway, got it over here. Went and borrowed Chris's big giant jack stands and taking the wheels off. Just gonna try and set it on these stands. Let that front axle droop out a little bit so we got more clearance. Get that oil pan out. Oh yeah, look at that. The axle drops out nice and far. Plenty of room to get the oil pan out. Somewhere here on the inside,
You know what the destruction is.
we found a glitter bomb. Ew. Yuck. Yeah, so the stuff in the bottom of this pan is really, really thick. Yuck. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 is way ugly, and none of them are pretty. The crank isn't scored really. I mean, you can feel some of it with your fingernail. I think I can just get in there and emery cloth it. However, you can see all the metallic debris that was in the pan, all the metallic debris right where the oil comes through into the bearing, how it's galled at every single bearing right at the oil passage. I unfortunately think we're gonna have to pull the motor out. So I was hoping to not. I was hoping to cheat it and just roll bearings in it again. But if it's that bad on the rods, I'm guessing the mains are the same way. The only way to do the mains is to drop the crank. And the crank is into the trans and through the front. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to be pulling the motor out of this thing. And I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can turn it upside down and pull the crank off the bottom of it and do that. But I don't know. We may end up being all the way into it. I haven't fully decided. I've got parts in the garage. I've been offered a high mileage 3RZ. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've got a 3RZ, a high mileage 3RZ sitting here too. But then that's a bunch of wiring, exhaust work, and I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do we put the 22RE back together? Do we 3RZ swap it? What do we do with it? I really want to wheel it. So, let me know, guys. I don't know. My heart says 3RZ swap it would be awesome. Probably more power. Be a lot of fun. But my brain says it's a lot of wiring. It's a lot of messing around. And again, it's a high mileage engine. I don't know. I'm torn. Tell me what you think. What should I do?